This is the Reolink E1 Outdoor. It is a pan and tilt zoom camera and has a 5 megapixel video quality, and it has motion tracking.
Hello guys, LifeHackster here. Today we are going to check and test out Reolink's E1 Outdoor Wi-Fi camera. We'll check out its features, do a quick unboxing, set it up, and do our usual testing. And check out its video and audio quality, and see if this outdoor pan and tilt camera from Reolink will find its way to your home. Also, thank you Reolink for sending me this unit to be reviewed. And just like my other videos, Reolink has no input on what I'm going to say on this video. So this is a 5 megapixel pan and tilt camera that has spotlights. It has person and vehicle detection, and it has 3 times optical zoom, which means no degradation on video quality compared to the usual pinch out for digital zoom. It has color night vision and has a 355-degree pan and 50-degree tilt. It can connect to both 2.4 and 5 GHz Wi-Fi and has a built-in manually activated or motion-activated Siren. Local storage in the camera itself and compatible up to a 256GB card. But because it is Reolink, you can also save your videos via FTP, Reolink Cloud with subscription, or save to a Reolink NVR. It has a time-lapse feature and also weatherproof, but Reolink didn't state if it has an IP rating, but it is designed to be used outside. What is inside the box? So opening the box, we'll have the usual paperwork. We have an installation guide, a quick start guide, a window decal, and installation template. Then we have the camera itself. Design-wise, it is the same as Reolink's E1 product line. So we have the camera lens with 3 times optical zoom. We have the 4 LED spotlights, light sensor, 12 infrared LEDs around here, and we have the mic. We have the speaker on the back side, and we have an Ethernet port for direct connection to your router or for NVR connection. Take note though, this is not PoE or power over Ethernet, and you need to plug it into its power supply. Flipping the lens up, you will see the rubber flap that covers the microSD card slot and the reset switch. The black part does the tilting, and on the base is where the camera pans. Also on the bottom is a Q20 thread screw to screw in the camera to the mount. What else is inside the box? We have the security mount for a wall install, and if you slide the switch to unlock and turn the bracket counterclockwise, it will come loose. And this is the part that you need to install on the camera. We also have a strap that works with the mount if you want a screwless install. We have mounting screws and plastic anchors, and we have the power adapter, 12 volts, 1 amp. And we have a short Ethernet cable, and lastly we have a 4.5 meter or almost 15 feet of power extension cable. Time to set this up, but before we do that, if you find this video and my other videos helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet. And click the bell notification so as to get notified when I upload product reviews like this video, product updates, comparison videos, and long-term reviews. Thank you. Now I have to insert a microSD card and plug in the camera. Download, sign up, and log into the Reolink app. Click the plus sign on the upper right corner. Scan the QR code which is in the bottom of the camera. You have several connection options, and I'll choose Wi-Fi. And follow the on-screen instructions to set up the camera. Let's check the live view. And it loads up pretty quick. Pan and tilt works, and also the optical zoom. Time to install this. Put in the template if needed and drill the pilot holes. Align the security mount and screw it in using the included screws. Screw in the bracket to the bottom of the camera and screw it in tight. And place the camera to the mount and turn clockwise to lock it in place. We will talk more about the routing the cables and also another installation option for this camera later on, so keep on watching. Time to check out the settings in the app. Now, like all other Reolink cameras which connect to only one app, this camera has a lot of settings that you can adjust. And to save time, I will not show them on this video, but I'll show you the settings that are specific to this camera. When you open up the app, you will see the snapshot of the camera. Click on it to get to live view, which loads up pretty quick. In here, you can pause the live view, turn on or off the sound, take a snapshot or record the live view, and change the live view quality. On top, we have the Siren to manually set it off, and we have the flashlight icon to turn on the spotlights. On the bottom, we have the mic to start two-way talk, which is full duplex. And we have PTZ controls, where there is a joystick to control the pan, right and left, and tilt up or down. Then you can zoom in 3 times optical zoom, and it automatically focuses. but you can also manually focus if needed. Then we have the mark to save set positions, which I already have set up. Like I have a set position for the shed, which it also saves the zoomed in position and not just the panning. We have basketball to check out my kids playing, which they're not. And also my patio door, and the camera pans decently quick. We have the guard point, and this is the home position of the camera that you also set. And after a few seconds after you use the preset positions and also after motion has been tracked, the camera will go back to the home or guard point position. Clicking on the gear icon, you'll get to the camera settings. We have detection alarm, and this is where you can set the sensitivity of the motion detection. And I use smart detection, and I cranked it up to the highest sensitivity for person detection. In my backyard setup, no false motion alerts in the highest sensitivity. There is also object size, which further narrows down the detection if needed. And this is where you set the motion tracking, and you can choose which the camera will track, person or vehicle, or both. Then we have the time-lapse settings, which has preset options that you can choose. I did try the sunset option, and it does work pretty good. Also, I just have to show on how you can access the recorded footage, which is on the playback. You will have a timeline and also a thumbnail option. And you can see my camera is recording all motion, but you can sort out and only select person. And you can move the red arrow to the recording that you need. And just click on the thumbnail. And you will see here that my son has been detected. And also he is being tracked. To download the full quality footage to your phone, make sure the quality here is on high. And click the download icon. And you can see that the footage you are downloading is the clear or the highest quality. Time to do some testing.
So this is the video and audio quality of the Reolink E1 Outdoor, and video clarity test at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and running nice fast. So this is the video quality of the Reolink E1 Outdoor, and with its spotlight on and it's dark, and this is what it looks like at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30. And also it has its motion tracking turned on. So it should be following me. So this is the video quality of the Reolink E1 Outdoor at night, and this with the spotlights turned off, and it has a lot of infrared LEDs. I can see that right here. Anyways, this is what it looks like at 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30. And it has its motion tracking also turned on, so it should be also following me.
So we are going to test the motion alert notification speed of the Reolink E1 Outdoor, and I'm on my LTE connection, and it is 458. Let's check it out. Yes, person detection mode only. There you go. I got a notification. It's pretty quick. And when you click and hold, there is no snapshot preview. But when you click on it, it will get you to live view, which loads up decently quick. Alright, so it is 4:59, so it's been about a minute, and we'll see what the cool off or the cool down of the Reolink E1 Outdoor. There you go. So it's less than a minute. It's about a minute.
and then you go this way. So which one will be the Reolink E1 Outdoor follow? I guess the bigger person.
So we are going to test the maximum detection distance of the Reolink E1 Outdoor, and I've set the motion detection to person detection only, and it is in the high setting. So let's check it out. 40 feet. This is around 40 feet. Yeah, definitely is able to detect me. Cool. Alright, so we are going to test the maximum detection distance of the Reolink E1 Outdoor at night. And as you can see, its infrared night vision is turned on right now. So let's try 40 feet. And when it detects me, it will, the spotlights will turn on. This is at 40. Not at 40. Oh, there you go. Well, 40 feet still, and the spotlight turned on, and I got a notification, and that's how bright the spotlights are. Reolink didn't really specify on their site how many lumens is a spotlight, but it is a white Kelvin color spotlight.
This is the audio quality coming out from the Reolink E1 Outdoor. This is the audio quality coming out from the Reolink E1 Outdoor.
Show me E1 Outdoor.
Okay.
Alright, cool. A little bit slow to load up, but it works. Stream E1 Outdoor in Google Hub.
Sure, streaming the E1 Outdoor on Google Hub.
That one loads up pretty quick. So what do you think, guys? If you have used Reolink, you already know that their video quality is probably the best in the market. But on this camera, the blurriness, especially when in color night vision mode, is very apparent when you have motion tracking on. Frame rate is also lowered down at night to only 12 frames per second. That is even when I set the frame rate in the settings to 25 FPS, which seems this setting only works in daytime. Their AI is also pretty good for person detection. Motion tracking on this E1 Outdoor is also spot on. I like that you can bookmark set positions, and even the zoom is also saved. One thing though that Reolink needs to add on their app and the camera system overall is adding rich notifications, like a snapshot preview. This feature will definitely improve the user experience. Also, as I mentioned earlier in the installation, wiring and routing the wires will be more problematic, especially if you want to plug this outside. And this applies to all outdoor wired cameras that have this power and Ethernet port options. This camera is also not PoE or power over Ethernet, even though it has an Ethernet port. So you have to wire both the power and plug into your router or NVR if you don't want to use Wi-Fi. Another installation setup for this camera is ceiling or under the eaves. Just screw in the bracket to the ceiling and screw in the camera to the bracket. You do need to make a hole though if you're wiring through the attic or through the wall. That is big enough for the Ethernet port to go through, which is a minimum of 3/4 of an inch and can be an eyesore. And I will do, however, another video on cable management on wired outdoor cameras like this one and other plug-in cameras in my future videos, so watch out for that. And if you have any questions, comment down below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.